But let's see. Yes, we have sea lions, guys. Sea lions feeding on a bait ball. Let's see if one of these sea lions gets preoccupied and is not paying attention, because just next to them is this shark here, and this is our missing pectoral fin shark. So, two sharks. See, there's one on the left, one on the right. The one on the left looks massive. Okay, that's a big shark on the left, guys. Holy cow. Yes, this is the real deal right here, guys. Two big sharks. But the one on the left looks pretty hefty. Right in that bait ball. Look at this, right on top of all these bait. Incredible action we're getting right now, live. Holy cow. The other shark says, okay, you're bigger than me. I'm going to go behind you. And that's what's going on now. We have pelicans diving. Look at this, pelicans diving in a big shark here. I'm going to show you guys this one. This is who I'm calling Righty. And this shark has been in some battles. Look at this. You can see that whole right fin. Whoa, pelican. And a big bite mark on top. See the big bite mark? Perfectly symmetrical bite mark there, and a round bite. Looks like this shark may have lost that pec fin in a battle with another shark. But yeah, let's continue filming this. Birds. Really good action right now. So our big shark is headed this way. And somewhere over here, there's some sea lions. I think at the top of the screen, some sea lions, some splashes. Let's take a look at this guy. It's a big shark. Nice sized shark here. Healthy. Pretty incredible. I'm just going to keep an eye on this one here. A lot of cool action right off the bat. Great white drone, I have not been to those two areas because those nurseries have gotten cold, but I'm not really focused on nurseries much these days. I like big sharks. Look at this. Yeah, this is not a juvenile. Nice size shark. Sea lions nearby. All right. Oh, cool. Birds. And the vortex truck I'm recording earlier was not recording, unfortunately. That beautiful scene. All right, so we got one. This is probably the third shark in this area. Right here, next to all these bait balls. Getting a lot of good action here, guys. We've caught about 15 sharks today so far. And this one seems to be going towards that bait ball, so let's see what happens. The big dark spot on the left is a bait ball. The fish will probably part when this shark goes through there. You'll see. It's going to part the fish. Look at the fish. Really interesting here. Can you imagine if we get a breach? So he's gone down. The fish are evading the shark a little bit. They get tied up there. So he's gone down in the water column. I'm going to follow this vortex trail to this shark here. And this guy's the real deal. Let me show you the proportions on him. The estimate on this shark, it's really hard to tell. I would say that how beefy his head is From my experience, I would say this is a 12, 13 foot white shark here. It is, conservatively saying this is a nice size shark. It's not your typical juvenile. I'm not filming very many juveniles this year because, honestly, the juvenile nurseries, especially around Santa Barbara, have just gone cold. There's not very many sharks in juvenile areas. There's a lot of juveniles up near Pismo Beach, so I think a lot of the sharks have just moved north. Down in San Diego, it's been very, very cold as far as optimal temperatures for the sharks, so they haven't been down there either. Guys, if you can hit the like button, that helps keep these streams going for us so that they're distributed and we get some more channel growth, because this does take some time to do, and I'm trying to bring you guys live, real shark content. I sound like a broken record, but the whole idea of bringing you guys real shark content is really appealing to me, especially with all the scary AI shark channels that have popped up. Just want to keep this about the sharks. Don't want to make it about anything else but sharks and whales. If you guys check out my whale watching videos and orcas, it's pretty cool. Let's take a look at this dorsal fin. It looks like I'm going to be able to get a nice shot of it here. Yeah, it's a big shark. And I'm going to be able to get a good idea on this dorsal fin with the zoom lens. Here we go. Look at this. Look at how pretty that dorsal fin is. I'm going to stick it out one more time. It's probably good enough to vlog it. What a beauty. We are watching great white sharks live, you guys. It's pretty awesome, isn't it? Hate's a strong word there, Sharks 365, because predator, and they are only doing what they're programmed to do, just like any other animal. So you got to appreciate them. And I tell you, the moment I saw one underwater, swimming next to one, I just kind of a life-changing moment for me. Incredible to be next to an orca in the water, in the wild. I've gotten within 3 feet of the water surface with my drone, but I don't do that hardly, except when I need to get a really, really detailed shot. I plan those shots, so it's not something I really do spur of the moment. Coastal water flights, I usually have my wife or a spotter with me with binoculars, so I can get a more accurate location of the drone's altitude. Oh, 2 sharks right here. Here we go. 3 sharks. Look at this. 3 hefty sharks right here. Nice size. Oh, happy birthday, Queen. I have 3 sharks. Let's go down and check these guys out. One on the right is still the biggest one. You can see. The second one here in the middle is pretty hefty as well. We have a nice aggregation here today. Counted probably 18 sharks, different sharks total. Yeah, that's not a skinny shark. That is definitely a hefty shark as well. Go back up, see where they went. 1, 2, where'd that third one go? Third one probably went down in the water column a little bit. Yeah. Oh, there's a third one right there. And there's vortex trails on the bottom. So 1, 2, 3. Let's see what's going on near shore. If we got any of them trying to sneak into the shallows here. Don't really see any here. Oh, whoa, whoa, one more right here. Look at this. Look how small the juvenile is on the left compared to this bigger one here on the right. They're still young sharks. They're not massive. But that's definitely juvenile on the left and pretty much approaching a subadult on the right. Let's keep going here. They've backed off from the shore. They were really close to shore earlier. I'm not really seeing anything close to shore now. Huh. Well, I'm going to go back this way. One, two, the smaller one's going the opposite direction. 3, 4. Here's these guys. 3, 4. And our big one is probably offshore a little more. Alright, well, this is just a search, and I'm going to just pick these guys and stay on these two here. This big one's shadowing this smaller one. I'm sure this smaller one's getting a little nervous. Look at this. Look at that. Yeah, there's a lot of sharks today. Probably 18 to 20 of them. Whoa, look at this. This is the most sharks I've seen all year, folks. So you guys are with me with the most sharks I've seen in one spot all year. It's been a rough year because of our weather. But, oh, this guy sped up a little bit. Let's stay on him because he is the biggest shark in the house right now. Let me zoom in on these gills. Maybe we'll get some gill flaring action. With so many sharks around, they tend to do that sometimes. Alright, let's see. Give us some gill flares. Hit record here. Look how clear this shot is. Really, really good visibility here. Beautiful shark. Wow. I think we got its ID earlier on the dorsal fin, but good view of its ID. Tides, I prefer slack tide. Oh, look, there's a shark behind it. As far as tides, I don't necessarily like high tide. I prefer low tide better for filming sharks. And then a slack tide as well. But right now, I believe we have a slack tide going on. I'm not sure. Doesn't look too high, doesn't look too low, so. There's that shark over there. 1, 2, 3 here in the frame. I'm going to stay on this one. You never know. maybe we'll get a breach. If I turn the lens this way, maybe in the background we'll get a breach, huh? I'm going to switch lenses to do that. All right. It's gone down a little bit near this kelp. I wonder why it went down. See how it disappeared? That big shark disappeared completely right there. It's probably going to pop up in here somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, the water looks really amazing today. Yep, popped up right there, right past that kelp. Let's see. Guys, I got some negative feedback from doing so many of these lives the other day. Apparently it fills up people's feeds, and I got some personal messages from a lot of people who unsubscribed and were mad because they thought I was spamming. I have no control of that. It's YouTube, and for some reason when I change batteries, it just does not stay the connection, so I have to do a whole other method of connection, which means starting a new feed every time. Oh, shark's changing directions. Stay here. We're still watching this shark. For battery's sake, I'm going to start heading back. So we have one. Oh, there's a ray here on the right. Look at this ray coming up. All right, come on. Some shark's got to be hungry. You got a meal right here, guys. Right here. Come this way. There's two rays there. That's a pretty big one, too. Let me give you a close view of these rays. Look at this. There you go. Look at that. Doesn't get better than that. Look at this. Maybe we'll get one of these. Quite a few rays there, actually. 1, 2, 3 rays going together. My guess is as the sun goes down, I may have a chance to get a predation here. These sharks are patrolling this area because they like to eat rays. But unfortunately, I'm not going to keep you guys with me for that because I don't want to have so many people unsubscribing because a lot of folks just don't like the notifications. And there we go. This is a big shark. Look how thick it is. This is Righty with the scars on top of his head again. Really good speed on him right now. He's foraging. This guy's moving with some purpose. He's moving pretty fast. Got you some really good views of this shark. Look at this. If I switched lenses, I'm going to give you a really close-up of those bite marks on his head. So check this out. I'm going to go here, and it's much harder to fly this way, but if I can keep him in the frame, you'll see those bite marks right there. Look at this. Perfectly symmetrical bite mark from another shark. That pec fin on the right is rounded too. Could have been from another shark as well. It's pretty cool. I think this shark here that I'm filming warrants a whole long-form video in itself. I do want to do a video about these injuries that they have and missing pec fins and stuff. Not all shark injuries are human-induced. Many are shark to shark, or sea lion, or something like that. Yeah, folks, I after this feed's done, I'm going to be done for the day. the amount of people that unsubscribed to my channel because I did 4 lives the other day, it's just, I mean, maybe I just don't need those people on my channel anyways. I mean, you guys that are here obviously like this stuff, so it is an investment of time, money. Starlink's not cheap. You know, all that stuff I have to take into account, and if I lose subscribers by going live, then the net benefit doesn't make sense sometimes. Alright, I am going to have to sign off now. Wish me luck for the rest of the afternoon. Hopefully I can get a predation on my own here without you guys. And if I do, I can guarantee you will see it in one of my long-form videos. But for now, I do want to thank you guys once again. Please like, subscribe, and check out my video coming out tomorrow. I'm doing a July monthly wrap-up. It's going to be a good one. There's going to be some funny things in it, some things that I've never shown before. So mark your clocks for tomorrow, 10:45 Pacific Standard Time. My video will launch. All right, guys. Everybody, have a fantastic evening. If it's evening, if it's morning where you are, have a good morning and a day. Thanks so much, and can't thank you guys enough for liking and subscribing.